Всем привет, друзья! Вы на канале Cult Games, и мы с вами начинаем очередную часть прохождения Hogwarts Legacy. Глянем, что у нас по заданиям. Мы начали в прошлый раз одно из дополнительных заданий, побочных. Пойдем найдем вход в пещеру, а потом займемся основным заданием. Так, вроде все попродавали. Ух, тут ребята магию делают. Давайте, раз уж мы тут зайдем и в какой-то домишко посмотрим. Вроде все.
Hogsmeade, here I come. This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottl mentioned. Revelio.
Вот и пещера.
Revelio. Better have a look around. See about the Hawklump's handbox of letters. That's all the Hawklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottl should be pleased. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Продолжаем путь.
Revelio. Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or we can avoid it altogether.
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Repulsor! Incendio!
Блять, поздно. Вот и все.
One less foul hulking brute.
Rebellion. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Угу. Видите, мы еще что-то для профессора Чесноук сделали. Так что все-таки полезно иногда дополнительные задания делать.
Revelio.
Белочка. А можно ее поймать себе?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Так, ну что ж, первое письмо.
Revelio.
А, тут сразу несколько. Оказывается, Сирона училась в Когтевране.
Revelio.
This must be Sirona's box of letters.
Угу. Это письмо самой Сироны к опекунам.
I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back.
Пошли отнесем и пойдем к основному заданию.
I should find Mrs. Sprottl. She'll be glad to get... Wonder who lives here. Hello, Mrs. Sprottl. I have good news. I was able to harvest some hawk lumps for you, and I found Sirona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The traveling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. And Sirona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take
И
this
в
box of letters
Хогсмит
to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
мы отправимся летучим пламенем. Это что? А, неизвестный предмет. Тут ничего интересного. Тут тоже. Угу.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Тут все еще Рождество.
Over here.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottl with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottl sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Так, ждем опыт. И идем по основным заданиям. Такс.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Так, надеюсь, что нам сейчас скажут, что делать.
Revelio.
Каким образом
Отвлечь Блэка.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do. Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Revelio.
Так, ладно.
Revelio.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Угу.
Mine now, demiguise.
Заберем тебе маску.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? and take ages to brew.
It does?
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Да, было бы странно, если бы в Hogwarts Legacy не упоминалось оборотное зелье.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Что ж, теперь к Кагаве. А колдовать я не могу.
Professor, a moment of your time. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp, places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry. If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now,
I also heard the headmaster approaching.
Прикольная часть игры. Забавная. Наверняка можно было бы вычитать Гаррета за какую-то провинность. Не хочу тянуть время.
Professor Black, how are you?
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need
Еще
it.
больше подставим Блэка.
There is my elf.
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
Так, теперь нужно найти эльфа.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
I suspect the headmaster, and he's coming this way.
Ух ты, а я здесь еще не был. И, блин, просветить Ревелио мы здесь не можем. Ладно, давайте пока.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is your...
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Блин, как красиво сделано. Кстати, зал немного меньше, чем в пятом и шестом Поттерах. Да и во всех остальных тоже. Он какой-то маленький здесь.
Attention, students! I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the elegant banners of Ravenclaw. I shall be taking no questions at this time, or ever. Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's purebloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Да, что-то его подташнивает.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Так. Наконец-то можно произносить Ревелио.
Aloha Mora.
Блин, ничего полезного.
Incendio. Revelio.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Revelio.
Levioso.
Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Spin Witches is my favorite. At least I get to see all the brews.
Revelio.
I just know we're finally going to win.
Revelio. Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio. 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 The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. Revelio. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve.
Ага, двигаться мы
You shall
можем.
be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
Блин, круто сделано. К сожалению, колдовать мы не можем. Бля, охеренно. В таком стайле я бы поиграл в игру. Какой-то нуар. Прикольно.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Так, автоматически наложилось делиминационные заклинания. Я уже жалею, что не прокачал на максимум скрытность.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right. I see a staircase straight ahead.
Это мне напоминает Гарри Поттера Дары Смерти, часть 1, где мы в мантии тоже прятались от пожирателей смерти. Бегали у них за спиной. Да, интересный кусок игры.
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Это как сказка Барда Бидля, где младший из братьев в мантии невидимки прятался от смерти. И она его в итоге так и не нашла.
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Да блин, я не заметил его. Не заметил. Так, я надеюсь, меня не в самое начало сейчас закинут.
I'd best move while I can. Ниев must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Да ёб твою мать. Как их пройти? Если мы их даже отвлекать не можем, колдовать не можем.
They're gone, for now. I need to get out of here. Where could Ниев be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Короче, как-то так. Блять, а там смерть.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Блин. Чуть не. Бля, ну что за гоню?
Now's my chance. That's the way forward.
Так, вроде все.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Есть мантия-невидимка. Так, теперь они меня не видят даже, когда смотрят на меня. Так, ну это уже веселее.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
Бузиная палочка.
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Не видно, что это именно бузиная палочка с этими утолщениями. Так, есть только вот этот набор заклинаний. Бомбардо, де пульсо, десцендо и дефиндо. Так, и ревелио тоже есть. Ага, понял. Короче, ревелио тут не особо работает. Не, прям вообще не работает. Так, ну, собрали пару рябиновых отваров. Думаю, они нам помогут. А, ну, максимум 25 рябиновых отваров. По привычке дальше продолжаю нажимать ревелио. Это что было? Ага. Получил 25 левел. Ничего из них не выпадает полезного. Так, идем дальше. Да, палочка, конечно, крутая. Блять. Да, блять, не успеваю. Да, блять, сложно. Тут так реально сложно.
Depulso. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Depulso.
Так, скажись, тут все пока. Жесткая такая битва с двумя троллями, блядь. Ага, ну и третий этап, это у нас воскрешающий камень, камень бессмертия.
Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone. Niev's dead.
Oh, poor Nieve. Gone so young.
Let us always honor her.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Вот тебе и сказки Бардабидля о дарах смерти.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Поехали в кат-сцену.
Dora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands.
saw what I did for my father. Nia, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Короче, она высасывает хуёвые эмоции из людей с помощью древней магии. Такс. Ага, ну и мы прям таки около зала картографии в итоге. И четвертый хранитель. Индусик. Или араб.
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
Короче, пойдем выполнять другие задания пока.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Итак, друзья, думаю, на сегодня будет достаточно. Прошли 3-е испытание. Ниов Фицжеральд. Сейчас начнут переходить новые задания, письма наверняка. В общем, пока всем спасибо за просмотр, не забывайте подписываться. Ну вот, новое задание подкатило. Ну, я вижу, что чтобы туда пойти... А, кстати, еще и талант один. Вот, тоже очень круто. Так, короче, качнем максимум скрытности следующим талантом. Вот. Так, что у нас здесь? Нужно изучить бомбарда для того, чтобы к Себастьяну пойти. А для того, чтобы изучить бомбарду, нужно Дирикола найти. И пурпурную жабу найти. Короче, будем летать в следующий раз, я так думаю, по запретному лесу, искать это все дело. В общем, на сегодня всем спасибо. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки. Вы были на канале Cult Games. Увидимся с вами в следующей части прохождения. До новых встреч!